In this unit, we will discuss safe, healthy, legal, and ethical technology use. What does this mean for educators and students? With advancements in technology, learning how to remain safe while maintaining legal and ethical practices has become an issue that is often overlooked. School districts have acceptable use policies in place for both educators and students. These policies outline what is acceptable and not acceptable when it comes to internet use within the organization. Teachers, students, and parents are required to sign forms to indicate they have read the acceptable use policy and agree with the terms. Most districts incorporate the same policies when it comes to internet use at school. The following guidelines were taken from the Sabine Parish School District. I've categorized these guidelines into netiquette, safety, legal and ethical behaviors, and cyberbullying, although several fall into more than one category. The first addressed is netiquette, or network etiquette. This refers to proper ways for internet users to communicate online. This guideline states you should demonstrate honesty, integrity, and respect for others at all times. This means you should be respectful with your language and respectful of someone else's property. The second category is safety. With cell phones becoming a popular technology tool in the educational setting and social media a popular outlet for students, the safety rules are becoming more important and harder to monitor. Sabine Parish has the following guidelines. No pictures, personal addresses, phone numbers, or last names are permitted unless parent consent is acquired. Students should not attempt to access resources not authorized by the teacher. Security problems should be reported immediately. Accessing obscene, vulgar, racist, pornographic, hate-related materials or using profanity is forbidden. No student should have an email account. Some schools do provide email accounts for students, especially with the use of Google Classroom and other forms that require one. Other schools choose not to because the school cannot guarantee privacy for that student. The third category is legal and ethical technology use. Legal and ethical technology use can be defined as the moral standards with regards to the property of others. The guidelines state the internet cannot be used for financial gain, including fundraising. Hacking, vandalism, or unauthorized access is prohibited. Altering, harming, or destroying another one's property is also forbidden. Uploading or creating a virus is also forbidden. Political lobbying, advertising, or sending messages involving illegal activities is prohibited. Copyright or contract violations are considered illegal and not permitted. Copyright laws are put in place to protect a creator's rights to control how his or her work is used. Unfortunately, not everyone is aware what these laws are and often break them. The Fair Use document allows for certain materials to be used under certain circumstances. Materials used for educational purposes fall under the Fair Use Plan, but there are restrictions. Guidelines have been established to assist educators when determining if something falls under the Fair Use Plan. Cyberbullying can be defined as an aggressive act against an individual by another individual or group of individuals using electronic forms of contact. As digital citizens, we must not only protect and respect ourselves, but protect and respect others as well. The following guidelines could fall into other categories, but are put into place to protect against cyberbullying. They state, threatening, abusive, or profane messages are not allowed. Sending or posting an anonymous message is forbidden. Invading the privacy or using others' accounts is not allowed. Users who access, send, receive, or configure electronically any profane or obscene language or pictures are subject to disciplinary actions. Most organizations have a filtering system in place to block access to obscene resources, pornography, or materials that are inappropriate for students or the school setting. These filters are a protection or a safety mechanism that cannot be turned off. Most districts allow educators to request access to sites which the technology department will evaluate and make a determination about the specific site's safety. Some sites, such as YouTube, have been allowed even though it is hard to control what students access on these sites. Each electronic device connected to the school service is monitored by the main office. If a site is abused, the site can be blocked.